You ever wonder what masking tape you should use at a project at home? Well, here's a little advice in choosing a 3M masking tape. Here are 4 of the selection from 3M. There's a 201, a 301, a 401, and a 501. There's also a 101, but it's not shown here. It's the entry-level tape, the least expensive, and you can use it for hanging pictures on the fridge or put pieces of paper on the wall. And it's a little less expensive. We carry the 201, which is just a little bit better than the 101, and you can use it for bundling cords or something like that. So that's the entry-level 201 and the 101, which we don't show here. But notice that these 4, 201, 301, 401, and 501, are all, each one is a little bigger than the other. And yet they all have 60 yards of tape on them. So why is one roll bigger than the other? It's because of the technology that goes into it. A little stronger paper, the difference in the glue. They're all made out of crepe paper, but just a little more technology into each roll. So this one, as we mentioned earlier, is for basics, wrapping cords or bundling and again putting pictures on the fridge or paper on the wall, maybe even for labeling. It won't peel very good after a while. It has a 19 pounds of tensile strength, so it can tear kind of easy and maybe has a little problem with slivering when you take it off of the roll. The 301, on the other hand, is a little bit better tape. It's made out of crepe paper. It's got some stretchability, so you can conform it to a little bit of a curve. And then it'll also give you a nice paint line. It has a pull strength of 22 pounds, so it's a little stronger than the cheaper tapes. You won't have as much trouble with it breaking. It'll take temperatures up to 225 degrees for 30 minutes, so it can be maybe out in the sun or something like that and get a little bit hot, and you still won't have a lot of trouble peeling it off the wall. I know that's one thing that people don't like, is when the tape sticks too well, and then you try to make a paint line, then you try to peel the tape off, and then you get the next layer of paint that comes right off with it. You don't want that. So this is a pretty good tape for that. That's entry level for painting and getting a nice paint line. A 401 is even better. You get a nicer paint line. It's got more stretchability. It has 25 pounds of tensile strength, so you can really get some stretch on it when you're moving around corners. 250 degrees for 30 minutes. It'll take that much heat. So the tapes are a little bit better as we go up in the quality. Now the one I have at home is this one, which I find very useful at home for practically everything. And these two are very good. There's a lot of people buying these two tapes. The 501, on the other hand, is maybe a little overkill for most, even for most cabinet shops and households. This one is designed for high temperature and maybe baking. So the likelihood that you'll need this 501 is maybe a little bit slimmer. But again, it has the extra strength, can take temperatures up to 300 degrees. So they put it in a project in an oven and bake it and get it extra hot so they have a production level. So my advice in the household is maybe have the cheaper one around for some bundling and hanging pictures on the wall. I like this one because I like to label things. It's got good stretchability. It gives you a nice paint line. Well, actually, we have both of these, the yellow and the green, in our house. So they're all really nice tapes. 3M, 201, 301, 401, and 501.